All right. Welcome back to the Collecting Brothers. I'm John, and this is Josh. Welcome, everybody. We're talking toys today. Another week, another weekly talking toys. Kind of a slimmer week this week, but we still got some good stuff. I'm actually pretty excited about kind of towards the end of our show that what we got in store there for you. But let's go ahead and jump in. Or do you want to talk about anything you picked up this week?
Uh, Found Halloween clone, even though it's
Ooh.
past Halloween, though they showed it past Halloween.
I mean,
Uh,
that's what they were reporting. Everyone was showing that it was supposed to be get there after Halloween. So
yeah, and then I pre-ordered the Werewolkie. Still no Werewolkie.
I
So
still know where you did get your gingerbread clone troopers though.
yep, Gingerbread Clone Troopers. Yep,
Those came in.
and I also picked up this came in today. Rise of Skywalker SH figure. It's Kylo Ren.
Oh, that's
It's
cool.
only like 40 bucks. 40 bucks
Oh,
anyway.
not
Not too
bad.
bad.
Not bad. All right. Well, let's go ahead and jump in to today's episode. What we got here, we're jumping in with Jazzwares Halo. Surprise! Now, their Spartan collection line. I'm currently collecting. I'm trying to finish the Noble Team. I'm not really collecting anything else from them. Just trying to finish Noble Team. And in this current wave, what we're getting here is the Blade Master. Now it's cool. We talked about how they did the Arbiter, and now they're using that same elite mold. Different armor, hopefully. Well, of course, different armor, but we're getting the Blade Master from Halo
You
Infinite.
know, I don't think they're even using that same mold just because of how different these elites are compared to like just elites change. Like there's like
Yeah,
if you look at Halo 3 Elite or Halo 5 Elite or Halo 4 Elite, like there's drastic changes. And like these elites are way skinnier than
that's true.
the
The
other
torso's
elites.
pretty
Like
skinny. Yeah.
yeah, and like even the heads are like it's almost like a speciation thing where like the elites have
Mm,
changed like the
okay.
completely different face, right? So
Right.
I don't even know if they're really any of it,
Okay.
really. Maybe the hands.
That's still pretty cool though that
But
we're
yeah, it doesn't
getting.
look like much Reed. He's really skinny.
Yeah, no, I think it's cool that they're
Yeah,
filling
and
out.
he'll be like the deluxe.
Mm-hmm.
He'll be the deluxe 40 buck price, but um we don't know if there's gonna be a price increase with these because I did see though that in store that now the regular 20 bucks are now $22 with these Halo Jazzers figures. So
Mm-hmm.
this might be 40, it might be more.
Hopefully it stays the same, but there's probably going to be a price increase. But it looks good. I'm really excited to see that I'm really excited that they're doing, they're branching off from just Spartans,
Spartans, yeah.
Yeah. But we get Jagal Romani. Rudmani? He's a rude
And the
man.
weird the weird thing about these two is they just like Jazzwares, there's no promotion, they just pop up in
Yeah.
stores, right? Like this it was even like a hard picture to find because nobody even has this figure yet.
Right, yeah. That's
It
true.
just the Spartans have showed up in store, but this guy nobody has him.
Okay. Yeah, so there we go. Yeah, that's just Jazzwares though. They really don't promote it that big. And
And
potentially
honestly, they need to do a better job. They need to do a better job of it.
yeah, the figures are good. They're decent. Some of them they have a couple issues with quality control, but other than that, I do enjoy the figures. They're fun to play with, fun to pose. But yeah, I picked up George the other day, and he was good. He was loose in the torso, but not as loose as yours.
Well, they're all loose. That's the only thing with these, and they get loose as you go. As time goes on, they get looser and looser.
Right. Yeah. All right, and then next up we are getting the Spartan Ventilator. This is like Halo 4 armor, right?
Yeah, 4, 5. Yeah.
Okay.
It was. I do believe it premiered in Halo 4. Yeah, it did premiere in Halo 4 for sure. Actually, yeah, and I
Yeah.
remember. Yeah, and you're getting a bolt shot and a scatter shot, which
Hmm.
did both premiere in Halo 4, and it's kind of like the Promethean
Yeah,
armor, like
yeah,
a
yeah.
Spartan Promethean armor mix.
One of my favorites from Halo 4 was the wetwork armor.
Yeah.
That
No,
one
Halo
was,
4 had a lot of cool stuff.
yeah,
It was a good one. So cool to see this, especially just because it's like an all new mold. It's
yeah.
not kind of like because kind of previous waves we were getting like just repaints of
Spartan 5s and Spartan
Spartan
4s.
exactly, and this is like a completely new one
Yeah, this is cool. Yeah, I do
and
like
new
that.
weapons we've never seen either.
That's
We've
true.
never gotten scatter shot or bolt shot
Yeah,
before.
I'm also noticing that they're changing their color scheme on their packaging. instead of that green, like Master Chief colors. They're doing the looks like silver. That's interesting. All right, next up we also have Linda. Now, of course, we're getting a little bit of color variation here due to just lighting, of course.
So this is like another member of Blue Team because we got in Kelly already.
Oh, that's right.
And
That's right.
so we got in Kelly in Series 5, and so now we'll
Just
just
need
need
Fred?
like Fred, but then probably I guess you could also do kind of a Legends Chief, you know,
Oh, that'd
to
be
go
cool.
along with the team would be cool. Yeah.
Yeah, that does finish Blue Team though. Yeah.
Because Legends Chief is like drastically different. I feel
Mhm.
like, but with this too, I feel like the in-package picture looks better than the promotional ones. That's what I'm saying. Jazzwares is just so bad at promoting themselves. Like, look at the visor in the in-package shot, and guess what?
Yeah.
They don't even offer these shots. Like, these pictures are courtesy of people that are selling them on like Mercari and eBay. I pulled
Oh,
from
okay.
them,
Okay.
and also one of the pictures is one picture that I took. So like, literally the only pictures available that I could find were this one, where like, if you look at the visor, it doesn't even look like it's that back metal, right? It looks like a cheap orange plastic.
No, it literally looks like a plastic insert. Yeah.
Yeah, and then like you get it in hand, and so it's like what people, because I got this picture off GameStop, their website, but that's the only picture there. So it's like they're not even promoting themselves right. Jazzwares,
Yeah.
man, they need to get some people because you guys are making good stuff, but people don't know.
Yeah, their marketing team's got to get a lot better because right now it's not good. It's not good.
Yeah, not good.
All right, but we got Linda. That it is really cool that they are going to finish Blue Team, just like they're finishing Noble Team.
Yeah, Noble Team's finished. All finished up.
I'll pick up Locke's team too. If they do a buck, I pick him up.
Yeah, no, Locke, Spartan Vale. Oh no, yeah, no.
Yeah.
Locke's team is sick.
I pick
Spartan
him
Team,
up.
what is it called? Spartan Team Osiris or Orion?
Oh yeah, Osiris. I think it's Osiris.
I
Yeah.
think it's Osiris, something like that.
Yeah,
Yeah, no,
if
they were
they-
sick.
If they do Spartan Team Osiris, I'm in. I need that.
And of course, we
Nathan
need the
Fillion hit.
ODST squad. We need the ODST squad too.
Oh,
Especially because
Halo.
McFarlane never finished it, and it
Yeah.
always hurt me.
Romeo was. I think Romeo's the one that was missing.
Yes, you're
Yeah.
right. Romeo. We never got Romeo.
So yeah, that would be really cool if they did do ODST team. But we'll see what they do. But we're getting Linda here, and along with this wave, we're also getting Carter, which does finish.
Complete the team.
Yeah, that does finish Noble Team. Noble 6 was really, really hard to get, but if you got him,
Really hard to get. Impossible to get.
I mean,
I still don't have one.
he's out there. He's out there.
No, John, he's not.
out
John,
there.
and he's on eBay for like $40, $50. He's not out there, John.
I'm just saying, he's out there.
They seriously need to re-release that figure because it's
Yeah.
just like it was just terrible, that thing.
Yeah, I never saw him. Like every other member of Noble Team, I've seen in store except for
I've seen
Noble 6.
I've seen at multiple stores. Like I would seen every single
Yeah.
member at GameStop or Target. They'd be at.
Yeah, they'd be there, but Noble 6 never saw him.
I don't know what happened with that. We seriously
Yeah.
need to research that. But yeah.
But really cool, we are finishing out Noble Team here. One thing though that I recognized with George is we're not getting the unhelmeted heads. We got one with Carter. We got one with June.
no. You
Emil,
mean,
Emil, no,
no,
of course.
we only
'cause
got
Emil
one with
never.
we only got one with Kat and June. No,
Oh, sorry.
Carter. 'Cause-
Yeah, sorry. Cat and June. Emil doesn't take his helmet off, so that makes sense. But George, he took his helmet off. Carter takes his helmet off.
Mhm.
Like, why ain't they giving us that extra head?
That's true, but honestly, those heads, like even the Cat and June head, they were ugly. So I
Give him a
I'll
wash.
never
Give him a
display
wash.
those
Give him a
heads.
wash.
No, like they were ugly sculpt, ugly paint. So I don't know. You're right. It doesn't bug me, but like, yeah,
It kind of bugs me.
it's not that. I just feel like maybe they could even do down the line. They could just recoup some money by doing an unmasked version, kind of like how McFarlane did.
That's true.
McFarlane did that.
They did do that. I pulled out my old McFarlane George, and I should have gave that to you for during the George review.
Oh, well, I actually have all Noble Team McFarlane,
Oh, nice. Okay,
but I just didn't compare them because they're too small. They're small.
it's different scales. Yeah.
No, yeah, no. I actually got the Noble Team McFarlane 6-pack from Hastings for $60.
Ooh,
Complete box set.
dang. Nice.
Yeah, it was nice.
That's nice. All right, and then along with this wave, we're also getting a Halo 4 Master Chief, more slender, more sleek, and he's getting that. What is that? That's the shotgun, right?
He's coming with the railgun and
Oh,
sticky
the
detonator,
Oh,
which
nice.
were like what I like too is like they're using kind of premier guns, like so like these guns both debuted in
Halo
Halo 4,
4,
and same
yeah.
with the scatter shot and bolt shot with the
Yeah.
Venator. They both premiered in Halo 4.
It's all the Promethean guns. That is
Mm-hmm.
actually really cool that they're doing just Promethean guns for this wave.
Oh, these aren't actually Promethean. These are actually both UNSC guns, but they were just premiered in Halo 4. Like they were
Oh,
brand
the
new UNSC
railgun is,
guns,
yeah, that's right. The railgun is, yeah.
and the sticky detonator. That's
Yeah, that's
cool.
true. It looks
But
like
yeah, this is
this
a photo
photo
I
is
took.
yours. Yeah, this is your
Yeah,
photo.
this was my photo. I took this photo. Yeah.
So yeah, really, really interesting how they are marketing these, because they're not, but they're out there.
Mhm.
You can pick them up now. They're on shelves, and so if you're looking to finish your noble team, or you're looking if your Halo 4 is your favorite Master Chief, there you go.
It's nice. I love that we get so many hands, but one thing I wish they would have given us, like with McFarlane did, they gave us like a little hologram of Cortana just to hold in his palm. I think that would be a really cool accessory to add. One of these cheaps,
That would be really good, especially how important she is. So
Hmm.
that's interesting. All right, let's go ahead and jump into our HasLab update. Last week we ended had the Marvel Legends HasLab of Robbie Reyes, Engine of Vengeance. What we still got going on here is the HeroScape Age of Annihilation Vanguard Edition. Last week we were at 3,209 backers with 12 days to go. Again, well below the goal, not even halfway. As of today, Thursday, 3,579 backers. Again, it has always been increasing, but there's
Yes.
only 5 days
Yeah.
left.
And yeah, it's like a Jazzwares thing. I think it's like a marketing thing. It's
Yeah.
just like
Yeah.
people don't really know about it, and then they're like barely hearing about it, and that's why like it's consistently getting backers.
Yeah. Yeah, like when
Couple hundred every week. Yeah.
people hear about it, oh, well, yeah, for sure, yeah, I'm all in. But they're just not pushing this enough, and
Mhm.
you know, it's sad.
Yeah, it's for sure gonna die because it's only 5 days.
It's 5 days. So next time we record, we'll give you the final update on HeroScape Age of
Final push
Annihilation.
refunded. Final push refunded next week. Final push refunded.
All right, let everyone else. Let everyone know. Let everyone know. Okay, so yeah, that'll be probably our last. This will be our second to last update on HeroScape. All right, let's jump into some McFarlane. McFarlane always cranking stuff out. We are getting a Batman Hush, and this Batman looks good. I love the blues, and again, this is the pretty promotional shots, so we're getting better, lighting and whatnot. But man, the yellow belt with the blue, the short ears. Oh my goodness, this
It looks
Batman
really
good.
good.
This Batman looks really, really good. So, yeah, we are getting this Batman Hush. But man, yeah, the cape even looks good.
Especially because we got the Hush, like the Hush villain
Two-pack,
already.
right? Yeah, oh yeah.
Yeah. But the Batman wasn't really that good in it. Like
It wasn't.
it was just like a black one, but you still could. But you actually could. It was in 2-pack, and they also released the Hush guy. And I actually read up on him, and he's like a really cool story. He was like,
He's cool. He was a doctor, right?
yeah, and he was like a longtime friend of Bruce Wayne, and then he knows who he is. I don't know. You guys got to read up on it, but it's a cool story.
Shout out to my boy Brad. He knows all about that. So Brad, if you're watching, Hush right
Oh,
here.
really?
Yeah,
He likes Hush Batman.
Brad loves Hush. So here's just a classic, beautiful interpretation in action figure form of just the blues, the grays, the yellows. I think they did an amazing job here.
Especially because like Mayfex did do a lot of. They did Hush, and they did the Hush Batman, and they've done several from that.
Yeah.
Comic book. But just getting these at like a $20 price point, it just I don't even think about the Mayfex ones anymore.
Right, yeah, it's more accessible for everybody, and these look good. These look
Yeah,
good.
for $20.
Can't beat it.
And just to mention too, Todd is now officially the last company.
Oh, yeah,
$20
that's right.
price point. He beat out Jazzwares. Jazzwares and McFarlane were the last two companies, and like I said, I went to Target, got that cheap, $22. So McFarlane is still holding the $19.99 price point.
We'll see what happens, man. I think he'll survive. I think he'll be able to hold it throughout this whole, economy situation. But all right, next up we are getting Shazam! Fury of the Gods. This looks good. It looks decent. I'm not too thrilled about like his lightning bolt look, but the texturing on his suit, I don't know what kind of cape that is, but looks okay, and then the face not so much. But again, the suit looks really really good.
Yeah, I actually just watched the first one finally.
Oh really?
It was all right. It was kind of. It was
It
kind of.
was
I don't know.
it was a Marvel movie, right?
It was all right. Why? Because I watched Black Adam in theaters, and so I came home and was like, I'm gonna watch
Oh, nice,
Shazam.
nice, nice.
But like comparing Black Adam to Shazam, Black Adam was like
Different movies.
three times. No, it's way better than Shazam. Like Black Adam is pretty good. I'll tell you
Yeah,
that much.
well, it's anti-hero. You're getting Adam. You're getting Doctor Fate. Doctor Fate is an amazing character.
Oh my gosh, he's so cool in that movie.
Yeah.
Like, he's the one that took that movie over the top.
Yeah.
No, yeah, and so I watched Shazam. I don't know, it was kind of just too cheesy for me, but
Right. It's the
yeah,
Marvel formula.
I do think it looks good. Like you said, the texture.
Yeah.
I like the texture a lot.
But yeah, there you go. Shazam! Fury of the Gods. Of course, that's the sequel coming out. And next up, what we have from McFarlane, and the last thing we have from them is their weapon accessory pack number 2. You're getting a minigun. You're getting like the AUG. You're getting a H&K.
Is it the Rocketeer gun?
MP4. You're also getting some like like the Call of Duty. I can't remember what that gun is called, but you're getting lots
Like the laser gun, yeah, the laser, like the
Yeah.
super hyper beam, yeah.
Yeah, you're getting a P90,
Like a blunderbuss.
an Enfield. You're getting a saw. You're getting lots of really cool stuff. You're getting 2 Lugers and 2 pistols. But yeah, I think this is really cool that they're doing a second wave, because the first set sold out.
Really?
Yeah,
That's so crazy because I feel like, like with me, like accessories, like I don't even would consider buying it.
Right,
That's
right.
crazy that it sold out.
Yeah, the first accessory pack sold out, and now we're having the second one, and I would imagine it would do the same. I mean, it's cool. $15 gets you all this, already painted, already printed.
It's true. It's
you
true.
know?
Like I've seen people like sell like 3D printed models, but this is just like a little person doing it by themselves, and they usually
Right.
charge like $5 like each weapon. So
That's-
it'd be like you'd only get like 3 weapons,
Right, and is that unpainted or painted?
They do. Well, they're unpainted, but like they print it in black, so you just need to do a silver bright brush. It
Right,
would, like
okay.
it wouldn't require much.
But yeah, but for $15 you get everything here. Sheesh. This is cool. But yeah,
No, yeah. There's nobody that beats this guy on value. That's like honestly, it's like I was opening. I opened like a McFarlane Martian the Manhunter figure. I was like, it's so good, just for like the price point. Like I'm not saying objectively they're the best figure, but
right.
bang for your buck, nothing beats McFarlane.
Nothing beats them. Yeah. The quality that you get for that price point is perfect.
It's amazing. Yeah. It's great.
So weapon accessory pack number 2. All right, we got a weird thing from Starting Lineup. They've been teasing their NFL line, but they ain't giving us much on that. What we got here is, what do we have here? Jason Tatum figure?
No, so actually, this was an ad that popped up for me while I was like on Instagram. So I guess we didn't know about this, but I just really saw this, that it's also coming with like an NFT and also the NFT is like, so you said there's like tiers, and so you could get like the ultra rare, like the rare or the common, just randomly. But then like that, in a way, that adds a lot of value because like let's say you get even the rare,
Yeah.
like I'm sure that NFT is gonna be worth $50 at least, right?
Which pays for the figure.
Essentially, yeah, you could essentially like get a free figure like that way.
Interesting.
Yeah, and so like and like there's like the tiers where it's like you can get like a common, uncommon, rare, ultra
Right,
rare.
depending on the color. Interesting.
Well, yeah, just depending on whatever the code you get, I guess, because like it's
Yeah,
like
yeah.
an NFT, it's like
Yeah,
the
yeah. It's all-
virtual collectible.
Non-fungible token.
Yeah, there you go.
But yeah, so that's interesting. Okay, well there you go.
But yeah, at least it's adding something for that $50 price point to make it snug. Because then, like for me, like I would just freaking sell that NFT. Like I don't need that, and then I
Yeah.
can recoup some money back.
For the figure. Okay, cool. All right, there you go. There's our starting lineup update. We'll see what happens with this line. I'm excited for it. I'm not excited about the price.
And I'm not excited about the John Morant figure.
Ooh,
Even though I love John Morant, that's what makes the worst part. Is like I love John Morant.
it's too big. It's too big.
And also, yeah, he's too buff too. Not only too tall, but he's too buff. Because John's a really skinny dude.
Yeah, it's just that he can jump big.
Yeah.
Okay, let's go ahead and get into the one little Marvel Legends snippet that we have here. We have here comes Daredevil, the man without fear. A yellow and blue suit because why?
Because it's good. I love the yellow. I don't know. The yellow red suit works for me. I don't know why, but I like it.
But
But this
this,
is actually,
it's Marvel Unlimited, right?
yeah, this is the new Marvel Unlimited figure that comes with your
Hmm.
subscription. Last year it was, well, it was the Kitty.
It was
The
the
year before
kitty,
that it was like
and
Kamala.
I got the Kitty Pride, and I love her. Because she has a whole new different head sculpt because she has her bandage on her nose, and I got back into the Marvel Refresh comics, and I love the new Krakoan X Men, so it was really cool. And X Men, I love X Men. I didn't have a Kitty Pride, and having her with the Lockheed, the bandana, the sword. I mean, most of that stuff's reused, but like it was cool to get her. So, but yeah, if you're into Daredevil and you want that yellow and blue, and this is like a bright yellow and blue, not the one that was like the Walmart
Yellow
exclusive,
and red.
or sorry, yeah, sorry, yellow and red, not like the Walgreens exclusive.
Yeah, I definitely prefer this one from, because I had the Walgreens exclusive, and yeah, it's like it's not as bright, and this one's kind of more retro because it's on the retro card.
Yeah.
But what do you see? Because you subscribe to Marvel Unlimited. Are you going to keep your subscription for this? Or are you going to
Um,
cancel it?
I probably won't keep my subscription.
Yeah.
I don't think so. This one, I have this figure, the Walgreens exclusive, and
Well, you
I,
painted it
well,
red.
exactly. I don't like the yellow and red suit. I just don't, and so I painted it all red, and it looks
I
better
think
to
it's
me. But
cool though, because it's like hot on the heels of the She-Hulk yellow and
yeah,
red costume
yeah, yeah,
appearance in the MCU.
yeah,
So I think
exactly.
that's why they're doing it.
That's definitely why they're doing it for sure. But yeah, I mean, honestly, like if you've ever like if Daredevil's your thing and you do like his like first appearance outfit, Marvel Unlimited is amazing. I love being able to just have access to it, read all any and all comics. It saves your spot. It's a lot better than the bootleg route if you do go that route.
Yeah.
All right, let's go ahead and jump into Mezco. What we got first here is Mighty Morphin Power Rangers.
All right then. Morphin' time! Dragon Sword! Mastodon!
Pterodactyl!
Triceratops!
Saber-tooth tiger!
Tyrannosaurus!
Yeah.
So Mezco's doing Mighty Morphin Power Rangers, and they are doing them as a set. Just the original 5. You're not getting Tommy. You're not getting Green
They're
Ranger.
gonna make Tommy. Don't worry.
Right, of
He's gonna be
course.
single release. He's gonna be single release.
Or what if they do a double pack? White Ranger, Green Ranger. Sick.
That'd be sick. I'd get that. I'd get that.
If they have the dragon sword or the dragon dagger.
Yeah, no, they're so.
That would be
And
sick.
this is gonna retail for 400
I was
bucks.
gonna say $400 for 5 figures, and
So
it
it's
is
80 bucks
nice.
a pop.
$80 a pop, but I
So
mean,
that's actually normal price.
yeah, it's the regular price.
And what's crazy though is like that's what I'm telling you. Like, how do they charge 80 bucks for licensed figures? Like for all their Marvel, for My Word Pirates, and then they charge like 110, 120 for their unlicensed figures. I still do not understand that. But
Maybe
that's
that's
besides that.
how they're making up the money. They're by charging on their unlicensed. I don't know.
No. I don't know what it is, man. It baffles me. It baffles me. Because yeah, these still come with decked out everything. Like they have
Yeah.
anything you could think of, they have everything.
Yeah, you're getting 2 head sculpts, hands, Stan. You're getting Rocky here, Aisha with.
No,
Oh,
Trini.
sorry, Trini. Sorry, Trini.
There's original yellow, original
Yeah,
yellow.
Trini before
You,
she.
honestly, you're right though. They should have given us a Trini and an Aisha. That's what they should have
That
done.
would have been cool. Yeah.
Just for like anybody who has a preference for either one, you know.
But you're getting all the hands, all the stands. You know, you're getting Zach here, the Black Ranger with just everything. Kimberly, of course.
The head sculpts, man, they look good.
They do
Like,
look good. They
like
do look good.
I'm not gonna get this just because I already have, the Hasbro ones, and it's like
Lightning
just not
collection,
worth
you
it.
know.
Because yeah, the Hasbro's are perfectly fine, but what I love about it too is like it's no pleather, it's all like ribbed fabric, so there's no worry about degradation. The head sculpts are phenomenal, but it's just I already got it,
Yeah. I am a little upset about this one. There's my boy Billy, but they
No
didn't-
glasses.
No glasses. Why?
And also this one, he even doesn't even look. I think this is the worst likeness out of all the heads. I think.
Yeah, I agree. And like the glasses, the chins. I don't know what are the cheeks.
Like it just looks I don't know, a little bit too masculine. I feel like Billy more had like a square, chubbier. I don't know.
He was
Just
he's a little
doesn't look like
softer,
Billy.
but yeah, I
Yeah.
I don't like this. And like Billy was my favorite because he wore glasses and I wore glasses as a kid.
Yeah.
I still wear glasses,
But
but
you could fudge something. You can make some glasses
I
if
mean,
you wanted
yeah,
to.
but still. All right, but that's the whole team there, and you're getting everything: the daggers, the arrows, the blasters.
Effects.
I mean, the sword. It is cool that we are getting Zack's power axe. That was one of my favorite weapons. I'll be honest.
Mm.
But yeah, they're also getting their blasters, just their base blasters, and their the dragon armors. Those are really cool.
Yeah, that's sick. That's sick.
And in that to me tells me that they do have Green Ranger and the White Ranger lined up.
Yeah,
You know?
yeah. Honestly, though, John, when they do release those, I think I will get those just because it's
Okay.
Tommy, and I think I'll get that, especially because, like you said, if they could do single or double, so going maybe like 80 each or 150 or 160, something like that.
Yeah,
Whereas this is 400, it's like too big. You know,
it's
I
big.
Can't
It's big.
can't
It's
punch that.
It's a lot.
But yeah, Tommy, when they come out with Tommy, yeah, I'll get that.
If they do a Green Ranger, yeah, that'd be super interesting. I liked evil Green Ranger better than White Ranger, but whatever. Okay, but yeah, that's Mezco's Mighty Morphin Power Rangers Deluxe box at $400 for
did
5
s-
figures.
I did see though that go back to the weapons. You can combine all the weapons into like this mega.
No,
weapon,
you
like, in the
can't.
Let's finish this portrait.
Power Axe. Powerball. Power Dagger.
Power Lance. Power Sword. Power Ranger.
Yes, you can.
You can
like the
Oh
mega weapon.
my!
like where it's like the cross.
Yeah,
or
the
handle,
final
like, the
weapon.
mega
Yeah, the final.
Yeah, the
weapon.
final weapon.
Oh
So you can
my
combine them, make the final
God.
weapon, and like you can attach. It comes with extra blast effects. So like everything has ports. Like the hammer
Yeah,
has like the battle axe. Sorry, the axe has like a port on the bottom. So like I saw like you can attach the effect pieces, make the final weapon, ultimate
Damn.
weapon.
that is.
That I think was really cool.
Sick. That is cool. Damn. All right, that's
But yeah, like it's a lot of stuff.
it's a lot of
Especially,
stuff.
I think the dragon shields, the
Yeah.
2 dragon shields, I think is like sick.
I agree. It's amazing. All right, so there we go. Mighty Morphin Power Rangers Deluxe box set, $400 for the 5 base Ranger figures.
And good to see like they're getting like other licenses like that. My hope one day for a Star Wars, that they get a Star Wars one day. That John, I can't imagine that. Like to do a robe, like Jedi robes. One day, Mezco, do get the
Wow.
Star Wars license. Because that's what's weird too. Is like this is a Hasbro license, right? Hasbro
Yeah.
has this, but they're still able to do this. That's why it like gives me hope. And they've been doing Marvel for a while now. So
Yeah, that's true. All right, and that brings us to our final part here. We're on imports. Again, this is our catch-all. Actually, it's Mythic Legions, huh? Again, this is just our catch-all for everything.
yeah, because this is like pretty rare. They come few and far between. Once like every quarter of the year.
And we do a specific show. Catch us next Monday, this Monday actually. We will be doing a deep dive on all these figures. Mythic Mondays. Check out our previous episodes if you guys want a little taste of what we do. But we get real deep into the nitty gritty.
That's it, boy. Get in there nice and be black.
With our mythic legions. But today we're just going to kind of go over the figures that they announced for this Necro.
I'll take it from here. I'll take it from here. Necronominus.
Necronominus.
The last and final horseman that we need. So yeah, we've had like Arethyr and all of them. So this is the last one we needed. So first here we have Belualith, which is like a really cool name, I think. It's kind of like Beowulf, but it's like Belualith.
The Lulith.
So this one is $50. And the reason why it's considered a deluxe because you get a freaking chimera, a skeleton chimera, right?
Yeah, this
And like other creatures with her.
that's crazy. $50 for all this.
Yeah, it's crazy.
Yeah. Okay. All right. Well, there you go. There's her, and then who do we have here?
Maxilius the Harvester.
Ooh.
So this guy is also, this one's actually just 37 price point, so he's the regular price. But what's cool about this is they showed you can take off all the armor and essentially just have a Grim Reaper, like if you wanted to.
Oh, nice.
And then not only that, you could then take off the robe and the scythe and just have a skeleton underneath.
Dang.
So
For
it's like three figures.
$37?
$37. Yeah, it's really cool.
Okay, that's way cool. All right, who do we got here?
This is Sir Alderic.
So, Aldrich.
And this is cool too. For one thing to point out, when they were doing the stream, they said that. I mean, it doesn't really show. I don't know if you can tell, but they said that this character is like East Asian. I feel like they should have did. Yeah, it's not that as good as you would think. You know.
Yeah, it's not as good, but there's a little.
they tried.
hints. Yeah.
They tried. Yeah.
Yeah.
But what's also cool about it with this is like they said they wanted to do something like when you went into the store and you saw like a night toy, they always had like those huge plumes, even though like
Yeah.
historically they didn't really have that. But yeah, that's what this is kind of.
Yeah, this looks good. I do like his like shoulder pieces, big wings right
Mhm.
on the side.
Yeah, and that's all new. And this is also another $37 regular figure.
Okay. Up next, Knights Templar.
This is Knights Templar Sir Elijah, and this guy's like this is like the second I would say African American character they had, because otherwise they did like Otho, but that was like a long time ago. So cool, like kind of see just like not always just white knights we get.
Right, yeah. Get that variety. No, this Knights Templar, like aesthetically, I think are really appeasing. I don't know if they actually wore this type of stuff, but the white with the red cross on their chest, man, it looks good.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, and this is another $37 figure as well.
Okay. Whoa, what golden boy do we have here?
Sir Gideon Heaven's Brand 2.
The second, the second, Gideon
this
Brand
is
the second.
So yeah, previously like a long time ago, they released this character, and this is kind of just like an updated version. And this is like probably the fourth or fifth time they've done this with like it was like a character sort of release, but it's just like an updated version with new pieces, new sculpt. And this is also $37.
Man, look at the eagle on his shoulder.
Yeah, it's crazy,
That
and like
looks beautiful.
I love that they do this too because it's completely new sculpt. Like it's all new, but it's like a re-release. Like even for the people, it's like for both collectors. You know, like a character that was an old character that I don't have, but it also works for other people because there's like new armor pieces.
Mm-hmm. And they're running cloth goods on these bad boys now too.
Yeah, they are. They're just insane.
All right, next up. Ooh, what is this?
This is Terpiculi.
Terpiculi.
It's like a skeleton monster demon sort of thing. I don't know.
I like his swords. They remind me of the Uruk-hai swords.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, these are cool.
Yeah, what's cool about this too is like, this one's a deluxe, but it's cheaper than the Lilith. This one's only $45.
Okay.
Yeah, because it's like 4 arms and wings, and
it's a big boy. It's a big boy.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, it really looks good. I do like those blades and those thick arms, and he comes with a tail. Man, yeah, they do a really, really good job on these figures, man. All right, and this guy I'm the most excited for. This guy I might just pick up, like, just alone. But who we have here?
Yeah, it looks so good. This is the Undead Builder Pack. So this is $55. And like it's a builder pack, so it's meant like it's like almost like a customizing building kit, you know.
Mm-hmm.
But you only get one base figure, but you get like different
armor,
arms, different heads.
hands,
Exactly.
Yeah. No,
It's sick.
he looks good. That blue translucent, and I like that he's not straight skelly. He is like zombie, like dying.
Yeah.
So it's cool to see that from Mythic. But yeah, man, this thing looks clean. This one alone, I was like, yep, gotta get this one. But yeah, looks really, really, really good. All right, who's this big boss? This guy looks like Reinhardt.
Yeah, John, I was thinking I wanted to make like a custom Reinhardt with this guy, yeah. And especially because he's at ogre scale, so this guy's named Sir Uxak, and he's going to be $65.
Okay, yeah, this is Reinhardt. Just get him a shield.
Mm-hmm. He looks sick. Yeah, I love this guy.
All right, cool. And this is the elegant horse. This looks like Mr. Gideon's horse.
Exactly, you're right. Exactly right. Yeah, this is Gideon's horse. His name's Bishop, and this one is more expensive than other horses. It's $65 just because it's coming with armor,
Yeah, the
and other horses
skirt,
don't.
the plating. Yeah,
Exactly. So
It's a
65
lot
bucks for
more.
that horse.
Cool. So here we have Bishop. That's a great name, by the way. And then this thing, we have the Pale Horse. Oh my goodness,
And
this thing
this
looks
guy's
good.
name is Conibus, and he's also 65. And I think like he doesn't come with that much extra stuff, but I just think because it like has to be an all new sculpt because they have to sculpt all the bones.
All
like,
that
it's not
bone,
reused,
yeah,
right?
yeah.
It's all reused, and so kind of justified there.
I agree. It's gorgeous. The yellowing of the bones, just the everything is new on this, and the rib cage, the vertebrae. Yeah, this thing looks clean.
And then he needs his horseman, the final horseman. We have Necronominus.
Necronominus.
Say that twice.
Necronominus. I don't want to say it 3 times. He might show up.
So he's also deluxe as all the horsemen were before him. So he's $60. But you can also like get a 2-pack with his horse if you wanted to. And it would only be $110. So you could save $15 if you got them both together.
Okay. Yeah, man, he looks cool. It looks way cool. The purples and the reds, very unexpected, but I do like the bone wings. I'm assuming he comes with what? Do you know what he comes with, or is it just his base figure?
What do you mean?
Like, does he come with any of these accessories, or is this part of just the?
No. No,
Oh.
that's just that's just figure. So yeah, here we have next up is like the hand accessory packs and weapon packs.
Right.
So the weapon pack, which is just the shield and the swords, is $20. The hands packs are $14 each. So it's a skeleton pack and then like a knight pack. $14 each.
Okay. I mean,
And then and that does it for all the stuff. And then like for the all-in price. So normally if you bought everything like all together separately, it'd be $601. But if you buy it all in, it's $560. So you save $41.
that's a free figure, man.
So that's over a free figure. Yeah, it's
That's
$37.
true,
It would, so it's like a free figure and $4 if you bought all in.
Dang.
So yeah.
Yeah, no, we'll talk about more. We'll talk more about this on our Mythic Monday show, but
Yeah, I have a lot more things to share that I didn't share, like because I watched the 6-hour stream that the Horsemen did for their
for Legion Con, Legion Con.
I learned a lot about what's going on here. So yeah, if you want like a little rundown of that 6-hour stream, we're gonna be doing that on our Mythic Monday episode.
Catch that on Monday, but yeah, this looks good, man. As a new Mythic Legion fan, after Cosmic Legions, wasn't too excited about anything Mythic Legions, but I picked up their Ogre army builder.
You've got the Orc Legion builder, yeah.
Orc Legion builder, man, and that thing is clean. The articulation, the play, like it's such a good figure to play with, and it poses really well, and it's so detailed. And that's just the base. Like I haven't added anything to it, I haven't washed anything on it. It's nice. So it's cool to see these figures. And man, that skeleton guy has got me hyped. But that's gonna go ahead and do it for our show today for our weekly Talking Toys. I'm gonna say,
what was your favorite?
My favorite, I'm gonna say that translucent skeleton.
The
guy.
Undead Legion pack?
Yeah, dude. When they were announcing these figures during Legion Con, I was like, okay, cool. Yeah, oh wow, that's really interesting. But when they dropped him, I was like, oh my god, that thing is beautiful.
It is cool, yeah. My favorite has got to be Sir Uxak.
Oh,
The
Reinhardt.
Dude. Yeah, that is sick. Man.
He's big. He's big.
He's
I mean,
he's
the
an
armor
ogre scale. He's
has-
ogre scale. He's ogre scale. Yeah.
That's going to be huge. So definitely a Reinhardt figure there. But yeah, go ahead, drop us a like, a subscribe, comment. Brad, I know you're watching this. Let us know how you feel about anything. What was your favorite? Brad, let us know. But catch us on Mythic Mondays. This upcoming Monday, we'll have a whole deep dive into, again, just like Josh said, that whole 6-hour stream from Legion's Con of all of that. But yeah, let's go ahead and end it there. Thanks for watching The Collecting Brothers, and we'll catch you guys later.
Peace.